السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي هلت بفنائك. عليك مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت، وبقي الليل والنهار ولا جعله الله آخر العهد من زيارتكم. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. Drawn on the sword that painted death in your eyes, your life as from your birth till your demise. Drawn on the sword that painted death in your eyes, your life as from your birth till your demise. I wonder if, O Father of freedom, you recall your speech before you were born, making your mother weep, telling her of thirst, that martyred alone shall be her newborn. Why put such weight upon a mother's heart? So childless names her womb must adorn. Why when her arms long to cradle her child, leave a fragile heart so wounded and torn? O you who catches the world's very gaze, O you who catches the world's very gaze, has on a newborn this world's gaze seen tears? Has on a newborn this world's gaze seen tears? Indeed, how can your grandfather not weep when he sees not blossoming but torn years? And when Muhammad holds you in his arms, he sees your face as upon him it peers, the face of innocence drawn in each eye. He sees the same heads carried upon spears, the same youth that once held Muhammad's hand, the same youth that once held Muhammad's hand. For the moon, only the sun can brighten. The moon, only the sun can brighten. And stood in awe the people of Najran. Would he ask his Lord to on us curse hasten? He whose radiance makes jealous the moon. If he asked his Lord, move with a mountain. Yet I tell you, O whose eyes look like moons, if only they'd known what for you was written. I wonder about these innocent eyes. I wonder about these innocent eyes. How young were they when exposed to fire? What age wore away from them when you saw your beloved mother struck with a strike dire? Indeed, this is the womb in which you slept. Indeed, this is the womb in which you slept, of which the angels, they would inquire, where is Muhsin, son of Fatima? Where is Muhsin, son of Fatima? He fell to the door and war's desire, reflected in the sword of your killer, O master of martyrs. Though I wonder, do you recall wailing on her body? Do you recall wailing on her body? A sound that came to the angels as thunder, yet only her silence. Does a child beg his mother to waken, yet only her silence his heart would hinder? How easily my patience can burn away, whilst motherless to your death you'd wonder. And with the spark of life long gone from your eyes, with the spark of life long gone from your eyes, who recalls the reserve of your moral, that you stood guard at Uthman's door? Even on the unjust you'd not wish peril, you wished good on men who'd curse your father. Even when crushed you'd say a rose's petal, and I've not seen a rose so beautiful that's lured and murdered by wolves so feral. I wonder if, O father of orphans, when your father with your hands you buried, your soul it slipped through grains of your hands and fell into his grave, a planted seed. For how without him could blossom your years? How without him could blossom your years? When each day to his voice it would take heed, when each day to his voice it would take heed, when the tears you would cry would write his name, as would the blood that from your wounds would bleed. No, no, the eye has not looked upon a moon that raises sons who burn valor proudly. No, the eye has not looked upon a moon that raises sons who burn valor proudly. And here stands you, who if you were gifted 1,000 sons, you'd name them all. Ali, I see it written in your eyes, the truth. I see it written in your eyes, the truth. It's due to his sword that you stand there lonely, as men seek vengeance for Badr, Uhud, as men seek vengeance for Badr, Uhud, yet you still stand there with his name proudly. I seek the dreams that once rested upon your eyes, and the land of death in them you'd visit. I seek the dreams that once rested upon your eyes, and the land of death in them you'd visit. When I travel to that same land, I ponder if just travel through my dreams has my spirit. I see where you stood alone and where you bled. I see where you stood alone and where you bled. I see where your tents upon fire were lit, and I see your life flash before your eyes as Shimmer's sword on your neck would sit. I wonder when you gaze upon Shimmer's face. I wonder when you gaze upon Shimmer's face if you recall the Battle of Nahrawan. A prisoner had asked you for a favor. The rope on his wrists painful had been, and how could to this wish you not comply? How could to this wish you not comply after all the hardship your eyes had seen? And so you loosened it from Shimmer's hands. And so you loosened it from Shimmer's hands. Such a heart is raised only by a queen. This is your life. This is your life that flashes upon his sword. Would you care to look upon your future when upon a spear your head is raised like devils once raised upon spears? Scripture, and no longer flash in your eyes shall life. No longer flash in your eyes shall life. Instead you gaze upon your daughter's capture, and much like you, they shall walk life in chains. Much like you, Aba Abdullah, they shall walk life in chains. Your severed head haunting them a picture. Your severed head haunting them a picture.